Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. A gain of 48.
Man, I had to go. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Here we go. Shot.
They motion the slot man left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain. Just 3.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
In
the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Little play action here with McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Got it with Smith in Jigba. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Niners first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A carry here for Brown. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is third and long.
19 tight.
In the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Come on. Hey.
ETN head out of the pistol. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Red. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in! Payne Duro, touchdown Seahawks. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's McCarthy. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, 49ers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. 12 teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Pitts is the man in motion. On the ground, here's ETN. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He works free. Right side. on Seattle. That his second TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out into Brown. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here's Brown. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And that will lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get Warriors 70, Bronco 80. Steady.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
19 Tiger.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the spike. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the 49ers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tag! 60 Eagles!
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 7 Pirates. 7. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Viking 18. Hey, smash Bronco.
On the ground, it's Brown. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Street. Rocco 80. Ready.
Now Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Come on, set! 60 Eagle, 19 Lion. Take go!
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Here's a designed run. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Cowboy 80!
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Cardinal. You got motion there right there. 19 Tiger. Ready?
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Ready? 1960 broadcast.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Crackle, 60.
Now ETN. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19, Cub 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vices, 60 Vice, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Seahawks. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Go!
Trying to start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
Let's streak. Cowboy 80. Check. Bronco. Rig it.
The carry here for ETN. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
A tight end in motion now.
Check. Reload. Go.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Seattle.
Ready, break. That's Warrior 70. Viking, Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's swung out to ETN. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Niners' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Seattle. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
3rd and long.
70 Ranger. Tag. 19. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Mason Graham. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you gotta choose one.
Shut up. Viking 18. Big alert. Big alert. Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks.